welcome to another prompt cluster. Today, this is going to be another single video prompt cluster because this one's going to be really huge and has a wither in it, so that's going to be interesting and think serve as some video. And here we are. Big giant portal here. I'm sure you already know what this subject of this video is going to be if you've read the title, but we got a big portal here. It's got lots of particles and things around it because I learned that for this episode. I think it's cool. Go through here. Similar looking portal, though it's kind of like rotated. I guess that's got some interesting science reason maybe. But this is basically a big cave with lots of ruined portals in it. A few still work though. That's what most of this is about. It would be kind of pointless if you just found a cave somewhere with a bunch of portals that didn't go anywhere. So we'll just go through them one by one. Here, got a red one. I used the crimson spore particles for this one. Go through here. It's just a little amethyst geode. This is supposed to be like a little supply cabinet, I guess, but of the portal world. This is the supply cabinet of the ancients. The ancient people are the ones who made all these because that's why they're made of bedrock. Nobody can build with bedrock anymore. This is basically just an excuse to put my other items here that I couldn't figure out how to use in a way that would make sense and be done within the time I wanted to get this video done. So that's pretty much just that one. Next one here. And this one is a yellow portal with end rod particles. Go through here. And there's a big old end portal. It's special and magical with all the particles and things around it. These are actually glow squid particles, which is interesting that they work so well at the end. Maybe that's a war thing, but there's basically a big room here, and this is supposed to look like some kind of mechanical door gate that no longer functions that would originally have led out into the rest of the fortress. That just goes to the end. I'll go there in a second. I want to show here. It's got kind of an interesting thing because here, this is pointing north and south. And when I go out here, the room is angled west and east. So I had to make a little corner hallway to make it make sense when you go out through the portal. So you don't come out and you're facing the wall or something. Which would be confusing and I try to avoid that. And over here, the end biome. Sorry, biomes to mention. That's not what I meant to do. Over here, all these blocks in here, if you look on the right side, there is a bunch of tags, and one of them is dragon immune, which basically means when a dragon, they're super loud, hold on. Okay, when a dragon flies through these, they don't get destroyed like a bunch of other blocks do. And up here, I have turned the whole end island, all the end stone into bedrock. Just, I guess, to make this this is the ancient end, because it's, made of bedrock and stuff, and I guess that's ancient. I also put a bunch of dragons all over the place with ender dragon spawnings, which are not obtainable in survival, but I'm in creative, so I don't have that constraint. And you might notice they're kind of going in figure eights. Yeah, ender dragons just do that, because it's originally only supposed to be one ender dragon flying around above the pillars here, but I just spawned in a bunch, so it does look a little weird. I killed the original ender dragon, so the portal is here, eggs here. Go through here, brings you to world spawn. There's actually a portal here, because I had a link to world spawn in with the ruined portal hub. This one is just like a blue one, and the particles are called Nautilus particles. They're usually found around conduits. Go through here, gets you straight back to the hub. There, same thing there. Here, this is just another portal. Those pressure plates do not do anything, they're literally just there for looks. Bring you out to Nether, brings you back through here. It's probably super loud on your end because it can make some louder. And down here is another one, another blue portal. I put water particles on it. It brings you out to this little underground lake, which I put a bunch of glow lichen and prismarine and stuff in. Basically got rid of all the warm toned blocks, and it gives it like a nice feeling when you look at it. Which might not make sense if you're not an artist, but it's cool. There's also a bunch of rafts, because the raft boat thing with the chest was in the prompt. Go back through here. On to the next one. Pink portal, yes, word. This one leads to an area I'm calling like the pink dimension. And a pink dimension, as you'll see, is, well, pink. Yep, that's just the gist of it. I chose a random area out in the middle of nowhere, like a million blocks out. Got a bunch of things pink. Got like pink sheep. I put pink concrete powder for the grass kind of substitute. So pink candles. There's some pigs around here somewhere. There's a pig. Yep. And there's some axolotls and water that isn't pink, unfortunately, but there was pink water. It would totally be there. And up here, we've just got this little obelisk thing that when you turn it, it detects it and makes the light blink. That's its sole purpose, does nothing else. On to the next one. Go over this way. Follow the little paths I put through here. We'll have... Oh, I already showed this. Up here. Alright. This one. Prepare yourself for bright colors. This is, like, seriously bright. Boom. Look, it's huge. It's super bright, yeah. There's all sorts of crazy colors and stuff. I forgot to say the particles here are little music notes, which are, as far as I could find, the only rainbow particles. So that's why I used them. And here, actually, I'm kind of proud of how I edited the trees. I think they look pretty nice. Like, the way the colors work with the shape, I think is pretty cool. There's a little, like, lava gully down here. Lots of flowers and mushrooms and lanterns and crystals. All sorts of little colorful doodads. This was more of a joke, to be honest. This was mainly just meant to be, like, crazy, oversaturated, weird looking. Yeah. Here I'll show a little, like, diorama of this. And the next portal goes through here, up to this area. We have this little area, just like yellow and white. I've got little puffs of smoke. They're called cloud particles, which I don't recall where they're found in the game, but these exist. I think maybe they're from fireworks or something. But here, the particles aren't working. Yay! Now they are, after a mysterious cut. Okay, so over here, this area, this is basically just a ginormous cloud in the rectangle fashion, because that's what Minecraft does. I used a big, huge, like, fade effect, so that when you look at it from above like this, it sort of looks like it's fading at the edges. Like it's actually sort of like a cloud. Yeah, it's like a cloud. Over here is basically just a big little, like, landmass on top of this. It's supposed to, with the yellow concrete powder, is supposed to look like grass. These are trees, originally acacia trees, but I swapped out some blocks. I made, like, some honey blocks here to look like leaves, which this whole thing looks actually quite nice at night. I think I'll put a thing in right here to show what it looks like. There's lots of, like, frog lights and stuff here. There's also little houses and stuff, and of course frogs everywhere. They don't entirely blend in. There aren't really any yellow frogs in Minecraft, at least. So, lots of little houses. That's basically what this whole area is. It's the floating frog kingdom or something. Over here, where is it? Yes, there's one special hut that's very easy to make sure this frog doesn't run out somewhere. This is the cloud frog. I guess is their leader or something. It's a cool little thing, I think. Yeah. Go here. To the next one. This is the last one. It's a special one. It's got firework particles, I believe, and it's black because it's weird and menacing. Go through it. Boom! A wither. This is the forgotten wither imprisoned under the bedrock, which is I took a big, huge cave area, I turned it into bedrock so the wither couldn't get out of it. And here we have wither. I guess that was loud. I forgot how loud that gets. But yeah, there's wither in here. There's also little like I forgot what those mob spawners with silverfish in them. So they spawn stuff and the wither attacks them. So when you come, oh my gosh, it's so loud. Get away from that. Yeah, well, there's silvers down there. The wither attacks them, and that keeps the wither like right in front of the portal. So he's right there when you come out, and it's cool. That's pretty much what that was for. I got a wither in the prompt, and I wasn't sure how I was going to use it. This is the answer. Forgotten wither, using the bedrock. I'm gonna go before it gets too loud. Okay. And there's, of course, this thing, Blast. This is a non-functioning one of the big portals. I guess it's got some kind of weird lattice or something in it. Since it isn't working when you try to step on it, that happens. Here. Because what I did here is I put like a piston and a note block, so weird noises, piston note block, and of course particles there. You saw that plant block. Those angry villager particles to make it look like it's broken. There's like steam and fire coming out of it. Smoke and fire, at least. Yep. I think that may be it.